Hey pretty people, it's me, Mila from Life in Progress, or should I call Manifestation in Progress, which is our beautiful series right here. Just a reminder, you are beautiful, you are special, and all the things you want are at your fingertips, and you are worth all of the wealth and desire and things that you would ever dream to have in the world. It is all yours. And I think you are worthy of experiencing love, which is what we're going to get into. So go ahead and like the video. Let's get started. This goes beyond the 365 method, the law of attachment, and the whisper method. This goes into the energetic state of being in your flow and accepting era, something that I am finally in right now. And I feel like over time, social media has really oversimplified manifestation to the point where we think it requires all these little mini bells and whistles, and we're going past technique, we're going introspective, we're going deep. This goes beyond technique. This goes into the systemic and cultural issue in women's collective consciousness of this vibrational energy we have and what we deserve and what we need and what we thrive to have. And I am now in the progress of manifesting my supposed life partner. And so I'm the best person to talk to right now because I have thrown spaghetti to the wall to see what sticks, and here's what's sticking. And I am in full confidence that within probably the next year, when I open myself up to these opportunities, I will meet this person. There is this energy shift where for the longest time in modern dating, women have been experiencing this low barrier to entry that men have into dating us. That comes from dating apps, that comes from casual sex, that comes from just having us women be easy to obtain, to the point where now it's like people can excuse subpar behavior for the most excellent women like you and me. And I think it's personally so incredibly silly because we need to make an energy shift. None of those methods will work till you make the energy shift of being obsessed with yourself, understanding yourself, knowing what your wants are going to become what your needs are. And when you are in your thrive mindset, your flow mindset, those people will come to you. Like, for example, think about the person that you deeply want. Will they want you in your current state? I think so. I know this person is waiting for me. And they're thinking about me. They're spiritual. They dream about me, and I dream about them. They exist, and you should get in the mindset of knowing that your person is waiting for you and is thinking about you, and they are probably just around the corner, and they are just as much wanting you as you want them. Period. I feel like that we are as women in this shift where we want to be the cool, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. We want to be the easy girl, the girl that doesn't fuss, the girl that doesn't ask for things. And I'm like, fuck that. No, F that. Don't be an easy girl. Don't be a, easy breezy beautiful. Don't be a cool girl. If you want a guy to open the car door for you, yes, you should expect that. You can't just sit there and hope you find a guy that's going to, or a girl in general, that's going to do that for you. Because we're now in an energy state where we are accepting bare minimum support from the lovers around us that we want to have. The energy shift is required in knowing yourself. Your self-identity is required to figure out what your wants so they become your absolutely must-haves. And it's to also know your intrinsic value. You don't need to make a list for that. You discover that. You understand that fully, your intrinsic value as a general human being. And we as humans, as women, we all deserve princess treatment. But do we all get it? No, it doesn't happen. Why? Because some would say that there's girls out there that are extraordinarily beautiful by birth, where things just happen to them. They get their coffee anonymously paid for. They get car doors opened for them. They get opportunities. Sadly, we live in a hyper-sexualized and superficial society where girls think that princess treatment only happens for pretty girls. Well, we're all pretty girls. We're all pretty girls. Like, shut it. Done. Zip that. It's time to take away all these damn ass limiting beliefs that I can't have this, I have to settle for this. No more settlers mindset. if you want to meet this person, you need to now start becoming the person that you want to be. You need to be obsessed with yourself. You need to love yourself, because when you are reaching your highest self and you are shining and happy and just healthy and you just feel so empowered by life, whether it's through your health or your wealth or beauty or anything like that, they come to you. And it's all about the accepting of who you want to be. Never deny yourself your self-identity. Never deny yourself your self-identity at all. If you think, I wish I went to that university, to do XYZ, you know what? Don't ever get in a conversation like that. You need to make room for yourself, make room for your dreams, make room for your own self-growth. To be the person you want to be, you have to take those steps. You need to make sure that, if you want to be in a certain city, you need to move to that city. If you want to, be in this career field, you have to push yourself to do that. You need to feel the calling of where to push yourself, where to align your life. So therefore, your brain, your body, your soul, your heart is open, prepped, and ready, and you're able to let that person walk into your life. And I feel like we all want to experience Notting Hill syndrome, where the best thing is right around the corner. And I know I was talking about right around the corner, and that's just, life is not always a rom-com, but it can be. That's what I'm trying to say. You can make that be without being incredibly, extraordinarily delusional. So developing your self-identity is the most extraordinarily important thing that you can do, because once you figure out who you are, you will figure out what your wants are, and you'll realize these wants are actually your needs. They're your must-haves. They're your must-haves for survival to be in your life. You also have to start becoming exclusive, to the sense where if someone does not meet the vibrational check, if someone makes you feel sad or low or just small as a person, if someone makes you feel bad, you have to cut them out of your circle. You only want to be around people, friendships, lovers, people, mentors that align with you to the point where they make you grow outwards, and then they make you think introspectively in the end, which is something that's very hard. Like, I went through a mass social media detox, and when I got back on social media, I specifically unfollowed the influencers that did nothing wrong, but somehow for me personally made me feel in an energetically small space, because I was not ready to accept that in the end. And I understand that we are at a point where you probably feel low vibrations of jealousy, and I fixed that. You know how I fixed my jealousy for other women? It was simple. It was me looking, and I would talk to a friend, and she's like, oh my gosh, a guy gave me flowers. He opened the door for me. Oh my gosh, I met him. I met the one. And I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, thank you. You did it. Amazing. It's a celebration, okay? You feel it in yourself. And instead of feeling, why not me? It's, when is it my turn? It's going to happen next. If it's happened to everyone around you, it will happen to you next. I swear to you. I completely swear. Back to life upgrade. Be obsessed with yourself. Understand your self-identity. Your wants turn into your needs. And you need to basically grow into the person that is open to meeting stuff. You might have to do some shadow work and figure stuff out. You maybe need to get your heart broken a few times. Every time you get your heart broken, it is a lesson from the universe telling you something amazing about yourself that you did not realize. Something that kind of gives you a hack at life, that makes you feel empowered. Sometimes knowing the flaws in myself, my struggles, feel empowering because I have a name to them. You can now figure out, oh, maybe I just happen to really like sad movies, or because they're interesting to me. Or maybe, I have abandonment issues, maybe I have trust issues, whatever it might be. You need to set yourself the space to be open and free, but only let the people who will feed your soul in. Because relationships are give and take. They're warm, they're inviting, they're homely, they're great, and all that fine, peanut butter and jelly jazz kind of deal. And you need to open yourself up to the opportunity to meet this person. And you do that by opening yourself to the opportunity to be the happiest person you can be, to be fulfilled, and everything like that. it's a very difficult thing for women, for us to be born to love ourselves fully. No, it's not true, because we have to learn that. We have to learn how to love and accept ourselves. That is something that just doesn't happen. You need to do things for yourself. Wear perfume to bed for yourself. Take care of yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit, and open yourself to the opportunities where you'll meet someone like that. If you feel compelled, I want to volunteer at a community theater, do it. Why? Because your soul is trying to get you to be like, you're supposed to go there because you might meet someone. Your wants become your needs because they grow. They give you growth. You never want to start using statements of like, I don't deserve, or this won't work out, or this is unrealistic. Well, how do we make it realistic? What is the shift we can make in our mind? What is the new thing we can say that will make it realistic? Do not starve or deprive yourself of happiness. We are self-abusing, thinking that we are not worthy of it, therefore we don't treat ourselves like it. Therefore, when relationships happen, we become a self-fulfilling prophecy, period. It just happens. Basically, I do apologize for talking very fast, but I realize this little rant is like very helpful and fun, and like I like it. It's very spontaneous. But basically, to open yourself up to that requires, in my opinion, the shift that comes within you. Because we can talk about techniques all you want, but it is the energy shift. And I know everyone hates talking about vibrational shift or like blah blah blah, because everyone is like very toxic positivity about it, thinking that you can only manifest when you are in a high vibrational state, when you're happy and all that jazz, when that's not good, because the want from change can come from pain. That's a very normal thing, and part of the human condition is to want to experience change. And little segue to something that I love to tell people like me, where they feel scared of change, and that is, it is impossible to be afraid of change, because you will not go anywhere in life. You will be stuck, and it will be dangerous for you to be afraid of change, because no matter what, things in life are always changing. And as someone who has like OCD and also anxiety, that in a sense can be very frustrating. But the one thing I can say is that in a world where things change, there's one thing that never changes, and that is things always change. That's your constants, that things will always change. And that settles me a lot, because to be not afraid of change is to give yourself the capacity to change. If I was not letting myself change my dreams, decide new paths, I would be stuck in a place where I wouldn't want to live. I'd be in a job I wouldn't want to have, and I'd be in a relationship where that person does not like me still. Basically, trial and error, but you need to start honing in yourself, and when you are opening yourself up, it's good and it's gracious, and the right person will gravitate towards you. I also really recommend looking into your Venus sign in your astrology chart if you're an astrology girly like me, because you could not just figure out how to supposedly dress, which is not accurate, because like my Venus sign is Aries, and I don't always want to wear like leather jackets and leopard print. A little bit more nuanced than that, but honestly, I would really say look into how you naturally flirt, how people are intrigued by you, because I can swear to you that once you kind of adopt the mindset I have developed and like start switching your mindset to these other new habits, that person's going to be right around the corner. I swear. It's just going to happen. And I'm not trying to be delusional. I'm trying to let you know that you can be as delusional as you want, because they're coming. And I personally think that everybody has the right to be unconditionally loved in the way they want to be loved fully, no matter how it appears, no ifs, ands, or buts, or coconuts, basically. So reminding yourself that you are worthy of it and worthy of all the things that you want, and that it is basically the must-have, that you take. it's yours. You're supposed to have it. It's your right to have it. But yeah, so this goes beyond those techniques. For those techniques to work, they work really well, but you know, giving yourself the energy vibrational shift to not much improve, because you shouldn't have to self-improve always, because you know we could only go up in a sense. But what I'm trying to say is to feel full and outwardly glowing is to not limit yourself by the opportunities that you are starving yourself, because we constantly abuse ourselves before maybe supposedly our partners could potentially do. I blabbed, and I hope you enjoyed this. Felt compelled. I know, it's a very pretty rant. And I have an Octo Buddy now, so I can do this. Isn't that fantabulous? Remember guys, it's life in progress because it works in progress, and this is manifestation in progress, because you are following me on the journey and I am telling you what is currently working for me so it can work for you. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and like, and you know, affirm. Comment down below, please. I wanna hear you. I wanna hear you speak. Bye.